Hey guys, this is Jack from FPV Academy in partnership with GetFPV.com. Today we're going to have a closer look at the F80 motors by T-Motor. Now, if you are new to the FPV hobby, then you might not know that T-Motor is one of the oldest motor manufacturers in the market. They have a very good history of making some really great motors for all kinds of quadcopters. Now, quite a while ago, they released the F series of motors, and that being the F40 and the F60. Only just a few months ago, they released the F20 motors, which is more for the micro quads and the very, very small 3-inch quads. And then just recently, they released the F80 motor. Now, T-Motor has made an F80 motor before, but it didn't see a wide range of adoption from the users because it wasn't really useful because of the weight and just the characteristics of the motor wasn't useful on the mini quads that we were flying. However, T-Motor changed that and they brought out these F80s, and they are really, really great motors and definitely ones to consider if you are building a very unique build. So this specific motor isn't for everybody, and that's because of a few reasons. So let's look a little bit closer at it. Firstly though, the one thing that you may notice is that this motor is a lot bigger, and then in return it makes it a lot heavier than the other motors in its class. In fact, there aren't really any other motors in its class. This is the only one that I know of with these dimensions. So the stator width is 24 millimeters and the stator height is 8 millimeters. So that makes this motor a 2408, which does make it quite a lot bigger. It actually looks quite scary when you put it next to a normal motor. It's quite a big difference. With that bigger size though comes some bigger performance figures. So this motor comes in 3 different kVs, a 1900 kV, a 2200 kV and a 2500 kV. The one that I have over here is the 2500 kV, and this is the one that you will be using on a 4-cell battery. The 2200 kV you'll be using on a 5-cell battery, and the 1900 kV you'll be using on a 6-cell battery. So if you use a 1900 kV on a 6-cell battery, the T-Motor claims that the performance figures that they were getting was up to 2 kilograms of thrust on a 6-cell battery, which is a phenomenal amount. The only motor that really comes close to this is the F60 on a 4S, and that gets around 1.6 kilograms of thrust. So on a 4S though, this also gets around 1.6, 1.7 kilograms of thrust, which is still mind-bogglingly. But then on the other hand though, the added extra weight does counteract with that a little bit, so you just have to take that all into consideration. So in the overall build quality aspects, T-Motor has been making great motors. The F range of motors have been phenomenal, and these motors are no exception. They are great motors, but they are for a specific build, so definitely just keep that in mind. Now, if you are interested in purchasing these really unique but really cool and amazing high performance motors, then they are available on the GetFPV.com website. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to have a closer look at them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we'll catch you in the next one.